Formula One goes to Jerez for the 5th round of the 2017 season. Hamilton and Bottas line up 1st and 3rd, Vettel and Kimi 2nd and 4th, the Red Bulls are 5th and 6th. Everybody gets away cleanly, but Vettel outdrags Hamilton and passes him into turn 1. Behind him it's 3 wide with Bottas on the inside, Kimi in the middle, and Verstappen on the outside. Bottas bumps Kimi, Kimi bumps Verstappen. Kimi and Verstappen have broken suspensions and they're out of the race. This shot clearly shows Verstappen squeezes Kimi, Kimi squeezes Bottas, Bottas just had nowhere to go. I'm sure Verstappen and Kimi were both very upset about what happened, but not as much as this little guy. Now who says Kimi doesn't like people? Alright, back to the race. Vettel's out in front, he maintains a healthy gap to Hamilton behind him, and quickly the top 4 start pulling away from the rest of the field. Vettel pitted much earlier than Hamilton, but Hamilton still came out behind him after he made his first stop. Van Dorn got a little clumsy, turned into Massa, and his car stopped in a very, very bad spot. This triggered a virtual safety car, which played to Mercedes' advantage. Hamilton pitted during the safety car, and Vettel pitted just after. This gave about a 6-second advantage to Hamilton coming out of the pits. It doesn't get any closer than this. At this stage of the race, Vettel was on the slower tire than Hamilton. Hamilton only spent 15 laps on the slower tire, and 4 of those were under the virtual safety car. Whereas Vettel spent 28 laps on the slower tire. That's what cost him the race. He was able to keep Hamilton behind him for a few laps, but eventually, Hamilton just found his way past. And that was the story of the race. Once out in front, Hamilton built up a respectable gap and was just managing Vettel's pace behind him. Hamilton takes the win and outscored Vettel by 7 points and is now trailing by only 6 points. With Kimi out on the first lap and Bottas later out with an engine failure, Mercedes outscored Ferrari by 7 points and now lead them by 8 points.